Hello students, today we are going to learn data types and some different functions in the Python. So what is data type? The type of data value that can be stored in a variable is known as its data type. In the real life, there are so many types of data like name in the character formats, okay, that is called a string. Roll number, that is a integer number, okay. Your percentage, that's a decimal value with decimal value like 45.75, 95.85, okay, that is float. So to represent various type of real life data, programming language provides way and facility to handle these, which are known as data types. The main data types used in the Python are int, float, and string. Int is used for integers number like 25, 102, okay. Float with decimal point, that 24.45, okay. A string like Jai, Ajay, okay. This is called a string. Type function. This function we use in the Python to identify what is the data type of a variable. If a variable like here a equal to 4.5, a is a variable that is stored 4.5, okay, that is a float value. Now you want to identify what is data type of a, so we can pass here type e, okay. In the type function, when you pass any variable, that will return the data type of this variable. Example we can take here, a is equal to 4.5, okay. Now type a, see here, that's a float type. I am taking another variable b is equal to 25, then type b, that's int, integer, okay. I am taking c is equal to Raj, type c, okay. That's a str, a string value, okay. So with the help of this type function, we can identify what is the data type of a variable. A variable, you know that what is the definition of variable, that we already discussed in our previous video. That variable that is stored the value, okay, and once you assign suppose b equal to 225, and after that you assign here b is equal to 45.25, okay. Now see what's the type of b, that's float, okay. In the previous statement you assign b is equal to 25, now the type was int, and when you assign b equal to 45.25, okay, so it first erase the previous value and store a new value. After that, if you check the type, that is float, okay, because currently this variable hold 45.25 value, okay. A variable can store a single value at a time, okay. Now the next is input function. This function is used to take the input at a runtime from the user and store in the variable, that always take input in the string format, okay. Like here, input, enter your name, that will store in the a, and that's print a, then it will return your value of a, whatever input you gave at a runtime, okay. We use this function, we can go on script mode, okay. For script mode, just go on file and new file. When you click on the new file, that this window comes here, that's your script mode. Here you can write your program. I am taking here a is equal to input enter your name. Okay. Then print a. Okay, simple two-line statements. Now when you write a program in the script mode, then you have to save first. Click on file and save. It's better if you will create one folder in your drive, 10th class program. I created one folder here in the D drive and giving the file name MSG. Okay, and save. Now this file is saved. You look here, msg.py. That py is the default extension of the Python file. Okay, you know that what is the use of print function that we already discussed in our previous video. With the help of print function we can display output on the monitor. Here I want to print the value of a. Okay, now go on this and run module or press F5. Then it display our message here, whatever message we gave in the inverted code in the program, like here enter your name, that's our message. Okay, so this message come here. Now after that we can type here Jai Verma, press enter. Now this is our output with the help of print a. Okay, that comes with the help of print a. Okay, now if suppose you want to give any message here, welcome, then space I am giving and the comma. Okay, now check here, click on run. Do you want to save? Click on OK. Now here I am giving again Jai Verma. Now see here, welcome Jai Verma means first that message come constant and this is the value of variable Jai Verma, that's the aim. Okay, look here, that's our code. Print welcome, that welcome comes in the inverted codes, that means that's the constant. After this constant we are putting the comma and a is a variable, that's without code. Okay, so it's display value of a. If suppose you write here a in the inverted code, now see what will happen. Run. Okay, that's I'm giving Jai, enter, welcome a. Okay, that means that is a constant. Okay, once you write anything in the inverted code in the print statement, that means that's the constant and that will print as it is, and without inverted code that means it is a variable, then it will print the value of variable. Okay, this is the print command. Now here suppose I am writing a different program. Click on new. Okay, one new file. I am closing my previous file. And the code here, a equal to input enter number 1. Okay, I am taking one number, enter first number, that's my message, then close, and I am using print one message number equal to comma a. Okay, now see here again, first save, then PR1 I am giving here, save. Now run, enter first number, that's my message. I am giving 45, then it's giving NO equal to 45. There is no problem in this program. But here suppose I am taking one more statement. The variable is b, enter second number, okay, and I want to add value of this c equal to a plus b. Okay, that addition operation I want to perform here, and using sum, print c. Okay, so run, save. Okay, now see here what will happen. I am giving 45, second number is 25, and press enter. That's 45 25. This concrete, because when we are using plus operator on the to string, okay, what I told previously, input function always accept string, not a number. Okay, and when you are passing any to string, then it will concat, it will merge, not use addition operation here. Okay, then it return 45 25. Okay, means 4525 you can say. Next time again I am running here, run module. Now my value is Jai, and the second Verma. Now see here, Jai Verma. Okay, that's concat in the C, that merge to string. Okay, but for the addition of two number, I want to add these two numbers just like simple mathematical operation. Means I want the result 70 here on the place of this 4525. So for that purpose, if you are taking any number integer, then use int function here, int and int, because input functions always return a string value if you are giving a number also, but that string value is converted with the help of this int if you are taking integer number. Okay, now run. I am giving here 45 25, that's a 70. Okay, now the next, if suppose you want a decimal value. Okay, suppose I am running this and here I am giving 45.25, then it's return a error. Okay, why? Because here we use int, integer numbers, means this function will return only integers, not decimal value. For that purpose we can go on float. On the place of int you can use float and run. 45 I am giving here 45.25 and 25.25, and it's returned 70.5. Okay, so with the help of this we can convert a string value in the float decimal value. Okay, so this is the program. Now after that, few programs is your assignment for multiplication, divisions and simple interest. Write a program to calculate simple interest, write a program to calculate multiplication of two numbers. Okay, these are your assignment. After completing these programs, you can send on my WhatsApp. Okay, bye.